Very sure that anywhere Bobrisky is right now, his mind will be beating boo, boo, boo. Like he would be blaming himself that who sent me message? I should have just kept my mouth shut. I shouldn't have just said anything. But the secret is out of the bag. Everybody now knows about it, and this secret or this problem keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger every day because the house has invited both very dark man and Bobrisky on allegations of bribing the EFCC, and this is about to be big. Already, the Minister of Interior has suspended some very high-ranking Deputy Controller General, like about two, concerning this Bobrisky matter. Those who were involved in collecting bribe and putting Bobrisky in an apartment close to Kirikiri, they are now in very serious trouble, and they will be blaming themselves right now. And I wish that the Minister for Interior not only suspends these people, they should go to prison and pay for it. Are there no constitutions against bribery? Are there no constitutions against bribery and corruption in this country? They shouldn't be suspended only. Because if this had happened in more senior crimes, they will be on their way to prison right now, in fact, and there will not be any special treatment given to them. Anyway, before we go into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like this video, leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Let me also remind you guys that Bobrisky appeared on a YouTube channel called Curiosity Made Me Ask by Bayu Babi recently, and she said that she used to kill cow every single day for the inmates, how she rapport with them and all of that. Now I'm like, oh, so you were lying. So you were lying when you told us that you were killing cows every single day. Wow. The House of Representatives had summoned EFCC chairman, Nigerian Correctional Center Controller General Bobrisky, very dark man, and all officers involved in the prosecution of Bobrisky. This was contained in a letter written by the lead chairman of a joint committee, Joe Ginger Onwusibe, to parties on Friday over the disturbing allegation of corruption against the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC), the Nigerian Correctional Services. The funny thing here to me is that these same people, that is the House of Representatives, who are corrupt themselves, they are the ones that want to now charge another corrupt officers. Is this not even a paradox? Because anyway, maybe I've lost trust in the system, but you cannot blame me because of all these things that we've been seeing. These people, corrupt individuals, corrupt people who want to now try people who have been alleged with corruption. Does that even make sense at all? Does that make sense? Which means at the end of the day, nothing will come out of this case. You will say, I said so. Others invited are ACO Ben Rabi, Fredman, the Controller of Corrections, Lagos Command, as of then, Jafaru Ahmed, Secretary to Board, Michael Anogwa, DCC in charge of Medium Security, Sikiru Adekunle, DCC in charge of Maximum Security, Bobrisky, and Very Dark Man. In April, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) arrested Bobrisky on 6 counts of money laundering and naira mutilation. During its trial at the Federal High Court in Lagos, Justice Abimbola Awogboro dismissed the money laundering charges, counts 5 and 6, but sentenced the social media personality to 6 months in prison for naira abuse. However, a little over a month after his release, Martins Ose, also known as Very Dark Man, posted a leaked audio recording on Instagram in which Bobrisky narrated the event that transpired during his prison term. In the audio, Bobrisky can be heard discussing with a friend how EFCC officials allegedly extorted 15 million naira from him to drop the money laundering charges. Very Dark Man explained that he released the audio after Bobrisky refused to repay 4 million naira borrowed from one of the people he approached to raise the 15 million naira. On Tuesday night, EFCC Chairman Ola Olukoyede, in a statement obtained by this newspaper, ordered an immediate investigation into the bribery allegations. Mr. Olukoyede also called for Bobrisky and Very Dark Man to report to the EFCC's Lagos office to assist in the inquiry. I know that once Bobrisky and Very Dark Man gets to the EFCC office, they will be held and arrested. That is very sure. And also, one other thing is, I think the person who gave Bobrisky the 4 million naira, busy 5 million naira, is still the one who recorded. Probably the person knew that this person that I'm borrowing money might not want to return my money. So let me have this as a collateral in case she doesn't pay back. At least I have a recording of her saying all of these things. And money that you should have just paid jejely, and all of this would not even be in the public domain. Now you have, as Yorubas will say, cobalize yourself. You've implicated yourself, because if you had just paid this money, somebody that helped you when you needed money to bribe EFCC when you were in trouble, now you are now using the person to do shakara after you left prison, instead of you to just pay back or promise to be paying back small. At least that's something. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Adudu Rollins says, the Senate has no ground to invite anyone for corruption charges in this country because they are the true face of corruption. Exactly what I said, because how do you expect people who themselves are corrupt, you want them to now start sitting and interrogating other people who they think could be corrupt? Does that even make sense? It doesn't make sense to me, because at the end of the day, they are still going to collect bribe. They will collect money from these controller general people, from the EFCC boss, and then the matter will just die a sudden death. The matter will just die down just like that, and you will not hear anything about it again. Another person says, useless people. Is Bobrisky and Very Dark Man the problem this country is facing? That confronts your emptiness foes. They are not the problem that we are facing in this country, but at the same time, they are Bobrisky, EFCC, and Very Controller General of Prison. They are one of the problems that we have in this country, because they have involved themselves in corruption. They've involved both the person. I think the problem is more on the person that requested for the money, that requested for the bribe. If you request for a bribe, it means you are the problem that we have in this country. Because I would have said both the person requesting and the person giving. But I also understand that in this country, if you don't, you have to pay your way through almost everything you have to drop. Even when you go to government offices and you need to do something that they are there for, that they are getting paid to do, they want you to still drop something. So if you don't do it, they will not even answer you. They would not attend to you. They would not even want to do what they ought to do as like a normal person, unless they see that you have dropped an envelope or you've dropped money. So I don't really blame people who are giving bribe. I blame those who are asking. If the EFCC did not ask for bribe from Bobrisky, she wouldn't have paid 15 million naira. They asked her to bring. They told her to bring money. And if somebody is not asking you for bribe, and if you are the one offering it, it means you are the problem also. You are the problem, because the person is not even asking. You are the one that is asking, Oga, like, what can we do? How much will we pay for this problem to go away? You are also a problem in this country. You all, thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.